What's up, Origami out there? And today I'm going to show you how to make this Kawasaki rose. Well, it's a quick one, but warning, this is a little bit difficult. So if you have some experience with origami, you can fold this. Now, as you look in the bottom, there's this rose base. The rose base comes from something like, so first you need to fold it in half, but the rose base, sometimes you can make it from folds first, but I'm going to do it the quick way. So, I recommend you using this for paper colored on both sides, but if you use Kawasaki, then it's just going to end up with white at the bottom and the colored bit at the top. But today, I'm going to be showing you how to make it out of Kawasaki. But if you're using colored paper on both sides, then you just have to begin. So we'll fold it. Let's start. So if you're using Kawasaki, you're going to start colored side up, and you're going to fold it in half in this direction. Unfold, rotate it, and fold it in half the other direction. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make the rose base. Now, push in the middle. So, now we have a square, like this. And what we're going to do with the square is going to squash the square in half. So we're folding this square in half. Well, there's one thing that you need to make sure with the square. Make sure that both sides are the same height. And that you're folding carefully as well. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fold this flap over to the right. And turn it over and fold this flap to the right. So, folding it like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold this flap up so that the fold goes along and hits this corner here. So it goes horizontally and hits this, well, that corner. But if you try to fold it, you won't be able to hit that. But it's okay. If you don't hit it, it's fine because of the paper reaction thing. So fold it all the way. It doesn't have to be at the corner. It's just okay. So turn it over like this and fold this flap up. Now, as you can see, my rose base isn't perfect, but you actually kind of want to make it perfect, but you don't really. Okay, so turn it over on the pink side now, or the red side, and now we're going to make the shape of the rose. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this edge, and fold this edge to this mountain fold, to that edge. And when we fold it, we're going to crease it under this flap here. Like this. Repeat on the other three flaps. And the last one. Okay, now we're ready to shape the rose. So what we're going to do now is you're going to push everything together. So pretend we're folding onto a flasher, but it's going to be a tall one. So you're going to fold on this valley fold, existing valley fold, on this existing valley fold at the same time, this one and that one. So we're just basically pushing everything together onto itself. Okay. And as you may look, this little bit may get caught a little bit. So what you're going to do is going to squash, make like curving it like that. So now it makes that valley fold thing. Okay. So as you can see, this is the size of our rose right now. Okay, so as you may look, this is where our rose base is inside. And to make it look a little bit more nice, you're going to push in the middle. As you can see, this inside here, this bit is bulging inwards. And see, this bit's bulging outwards. We need to try to push it in so it bulges this way. So I'm gonna push this flap in like this. Okay, and fold everything back inside these. If you use a pen, it will be a little bit better, but it's gonna look something like this. Okay, now what we're going to do is you're going to, so do you see these flaps here? What you're going to do is going to fold this flap up. Well, there is a reference, well, kind of. This edge, this corner hits this, well, see this fold here, this existing fold. You're going to fold it up to that crease. Well, it doesn't have to be exact. You're just going to try to fold it up like that. Okay. Repeat on all 4 flaps. Now, this rose is called the 1-minute Kawasaki rose, but when it took me a couple of tries, it came at about 3 minutes or 2 minutes, but if you're good at making roses, you can make this in about 1 minute. And if you think you're good enough, you can try to beat the time for 1 minute. So, you could try to make it 50 seconds or something. But, so when you've done that, this is what the rose should look like. So, what you're going to do now, see these flaps sticking out, we're going to stick them inside this layer. Something like this. So, push this so that this edge hits this crease, and fold this flap back up, so that this is going to get locked. And do the same thing to this side. So unfold this flap, fold this flap inside, and fold it back. unfold this flap, fold this flap in, and refold it. And one more time. Now, for this one, it's going to be a little bit hard because this is locked. And if you try to unfold it, it's going to unlock this flap. So what I recommend you doing is you're going to slide this up and you're going to push in here so this opens, and you're going to roll it back inside. So we're just like pushing it inside. This looks something like this. Now our rose is almost done. We're just going to add some more details, a little bit more details. So what we're going to do now is you're going to refold these flaps outwards again. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold this out where this line hits this diagonal edge. But we're not going to exactly fold, we're just going to curl it. Same thing on this side. And this side. And this side. Okay. Now, for the petals up here, well, not really petals, but the flaps that go out, what you're going to do is going to curl this flap here outwards. Like that. Repeat on all three flaps. Well, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's just going to detail the rose a little bit. Okay? And this is the Kawasaki rose. So we're done with the model. So the reason why this took a little bit longer than I expected is because I went slow, so you can just see how I did the folds. But so maybe in the future I might show you how to make the base for the rose to go in. But I might not do it yet. I might wait for comments if I should teach the base or the 8-pointed star box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.